Michael was slicing an apple when his hand gave a violent, involuntary jerk, almost sending the knife plunging into the counter. He gripped it tighter, shaking his head. "Just a cramp," he muttered, though a cold dread had already begun to prickle his skin. He'd been feeling off all week unexplained tremors, a fleeting numbness in his left arm, but he dismissed them as stress. Now, a few minutes later, while scrolling on his phone, his index finger began to twitch, then slowly, deliberately, traced a complex, unfamiliar pattern on the screen, completely against his will. He tried to stop it, but his finger resisted, rigid and cold, almost defiant. He stared at his hand, a chilling realization dawning. It lifted, then curled into a tight fist, turning towards his face with a disturbing, almost predatory slowness. He tried to pull it down, but it fought him, surprisingly strong, trembling as it moved closer to his eye. A chilling cold seeped from his fingers, up his arm, as if something alien were invading his very being. It wasn't his hand anymore. It snapped open, then closed, clawing at his cheek, drawing blood. A guttural scream tore from Michael's throat, a sound of pure, unadulterated horror. He wrestled with his own limb, a grotesque puppet on strings pulled by an unseen, malevolent force. His heart hammered against his ribs, a frantic bird trapped in a cage. "What is happening to me?" The thought shrieked in his mind, echoing the terrifying knowledge that he was losing himself, piece by agonizing piece. The hand, still clawing, now seemed to possess a strange, focused intensity, as if it had a purpose of its own. He could feel its malevolent will, a cold, silent command that promised far worse than just a scratch. This wasn't just a cramp, or a tremor, or a disease. This was an invasion. And he was losing the fight.